waiting. Do you ever feel like you're going through that season in life and you're just waiting for God to answer, waiting for God to heal, waiting for God to show up in your life, and you feel like He's not doing anything? I'm here to encourage you to say that, you know what, He is, and to continue pushing through, continue to walk through that path that He has for your life. Those are the hard times. You can read about, I was just talking with somebody the other day, and we talked about, we know what we need to do as Christians. We know that God has forgiven us. God is going to walk us through these journeys, and God is just amazing and going to do great things in our life. And when we put our trust in Him, we know these things. We know He's done it through other people, and we can watch other people. We can hear the testimony of what God's done, and then, you know, you pray for things and things aren't happening, and you're like, why, God? Why? Why am I made to suffer? Why am I made to go through these things, and I'm not getting any results? I'm not understanding these things, God, but I know that You said You'll do it. I know what You said in Your word. I know what You've done for before in my life. I know what You've done for other people. But it's in those times of waiting where it's that trusting, and it's hard, and it's easy to watch other people and see, all right, I know what God's doing. I can see that He's done that, but why hasn't He done it in my life? Why is He not doing that? Why am I made to suffer? But when you talk to people that have gone through things and have experienced things and just different things in their lives, and you hear the testimony of how great God was and God brought them through it, and you're like, okay, that sounds so good, but God, why is that not happening in my life? But you're not hearing their testimony of when they went through those trials. You're not hearing the days they cried themselves to sleep. You're not hearing the times they doubted God. You're not hearing all the times that they're like, why, God, why? You're not hearing the little bit of anxiety that builds up inside of them when they're like, God, I just can't do this anymore. I can't do it anymore. They're not sharing those times. And maybe they do. They're sharing the times that, okay, I made it. I'm here to say I made it. God got me through it. It was awful. It was horrible. But through it all, God made me through it. But they're not telling you the daily struggles, the daily times it was hard, it was miserable, the times they wanted to walk away, the times they wanted to crawl under a rock, the times they just wanted to run far, far away from their life. But you're hearing that they're still here and that they made it. So in those times of waiting, knowing that sometimes we feel like we're in that season of winter, and it's like, it's still snowing. The sun is supposed to be out, Lord, but it's still snowing. I'm going back to it. The sun is out. Maybe yesterday was a good day. Maybe you had a good sunshine day. Maybe your situation was wonderful and great. It didn't even, like, you feel like those cares of those days are gone. You're like, okay, finally, we're getting through on something. And then guess what? You wake up again today. That sun might be shining, but you're seeing snow, and you're feeling that winter, and you're feeling that season, and you're like, why? Why am I going back to this freezing coldness? Why am I going back to this barrenness? Why am I going through this season where it seems like nothing is happening? Okay, God will give you those glimpses of sunshine days. He'll give you that little sunshine in the sky, and there might be snowflakes coming down. But He's there to remind you that I'm here. I'm still here. And that you're still here. And you got to trust me because I'm working things out in my time. And it might not be for you. Maybe it is for you, but maybe it's for the other person. Maybe it's for the situation that He needs that time to heal things or to make things work out or whatever. I don't know because I'm not God. Always ask yourself, okay, God, what is it that I can do? What is it I'm learning? That's the hardest thing to do. When you're going through things that don't seem like it's fair, it's unfair. All right, turn it around. God, what are you doing for, what is happening in my life? What do I need to fix? It's easy enough to look at the outside. It's easy enough to justify. You can find a whole slew of people that will agree with you that your situation is horrible and miserable and that you got the right to just want to give up. But guess what? Start looking at it from God's view and go, okay, God, what do I need to learn from this? What do I need to change? Is there anything in my life? Speak to me and show me. And keep going, because guess what? You're still here. You're still here. Those seasons are going to change. That snow may come, but guess what? I've been on this earth for a while. You've been on this earth for a while. Has it changed? The seasons change? Has it gone from winter to spring? They do. Seasons change. They always do. It never stays winter forever. The sun comes back. Those flowers start blooming, new growth. All the green starts coming back, even though those trees are dead. This strips everything from them. And it's like a quiet silence in life. Guess what? Those trees start budding again. And green starts growing. And life starts appearing again. And it happens. We don't know when. It's never the time that we think it is. It's not the first day of spring that happens when it should, we think. Sometimes it's earlier. Sometimes you go through it. And sometimes it's later. Sometimes you go through it and you get a little sneak peek of that sunshine day, and you're like, okay, whew, that was great. Oh, loving it. And then sometimes you fall back and you see that snowstorm blizzard coming back and crashing down on your life. But guess what? Shovel that snow out, get that path, and keep walking. Keep going, because you're still here. You are going to make it. You are going to get through whatever trial you are going through in your life, because you're here. You're here. I'm here. We are going to make it. Seasons will change. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.